There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo. Hey, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and I'm going to be on the far right side, top right corner this time, and yeah, Pokemon Showdown is happening. Turn 1, I'm going to fight a yeast infection, pretty nasty. I'm going to predict that Ice Shard and go out into Ludicolo, and that move pretty much set me up for the rest of the game. I actually had to hit the cancel button because I'm so stupid that I almost stayed in and forgot about it. But yeah, I'm going to 2-hit KO that Musharna with Hyder Pump. It may look kind of hacksy, but I am carrying a white line, so that's cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna. Speaking of hacks, I'm gonna get the Confusion with the Hurricane on Piloswine, and he's gonna get up rocks, but then kill himself as I get up a substitute. And now Anivia, the Articuno, or Articuno, the Anivia, they're really interchangeable, is just gonna wreck shop because Articuno has amazing special defense with no investment, really stellar. So I can take the mischievous Shadow Balls or whatever and just fire away with Ice Beam, so he's just gonna go into a different Pokemon here. That's fine with me. I'll just, you know, Hurricane you and outspeed you and kill you, which is awesome. So Skuntank is in. He definitely is not going to use Sucker Punch, so I don't really want to play around with that. He definitely wants to stay in, or she, it's a girl Skuntank, wants to stay in and break all of my subs, so it's in my best interest to just stay in and go for Ice Beams. Now his stock is going to come out, judging from that damage, probably Choice Banded, but it's okay. Anivia took out 4 guys, or 3 guys, something like that, so Mr. Pants is in. I'm going to Thunder Wave just to slow Sock down, but he switches out, which is fine, and then I'm going to use this opportunity to get up a Rain Dance for Chain Chomp. This is a manual Rain, never used team. It has been worked on a lot. I still don't think it's finished, but it's doing pretty well for itself now. So my opponent is going to forfeit after I get the flinch, which is kind of shitty hacks. But anyway, this is going to be the next match I had, and once again Showdown is going to put me on the top right corner, which is a little annoying, but I've kind of stopped caring, so that's good. So I'm going to leave with Crichton, because everything on his team is weak to rocks, but Volbeat is going to come out, or he's going to lead with Volbeat, and yeah, I'm going to get fully paralyzed on the turn I clicked Explosion, because this Crichton has Explosion. It has max attack, investment, Eviolite, because basically once Matang gets rocks up, it pretty much has done its job. It also has Rain Dance for team support, but yeah, Explosion does a little damage, and I get a free switch. It's actually a pretty good deal, so really unfortunate I didn't get to blow up that Charizard, but thankfully his Charizard is not Choice Scarfed, because Chain Chomp is actually, you know, can be outsped by some faster Pokemon even after the Swift Swim, which is something I should have considered. Probably should have gone into Ludicolo instead, and I should have gone for 2 returns there. It was pretty obvious that he was going to throw up the Sun. And yeah, this Huntail does carry Crunch. I definitely should switch that out for Sucker Punch, because although Huntail's move pool is very shallow and bad, it does get Sucker Punch, and that probably would have one-hit KO'd Exeggutor after Rocks damage, which is nice. So now his second annoying Prankster bug is going to come out and use Toxic, which is okay. I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. If you want to Encore, that's good. But he's actually going to Rain Dance. So this guy is running Dual Weather in NU, and I've got to say, pretty impressive, really nice. Just from the team preview, I didn't really make it out until, you know, turn 16 or 15. But yeah, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, Rain helps me more than him, as Ludicolo can outspeed his entire team and hit for super much damage and win the match. And yeah, that was a pretty awesome game, very good. And yeah, this is going to be a very strange battle. This guy only has 2 Pokemon, and Swanna is Choice Banded and locked into Fly. So I'm gonna do a very dumb thing. I forgot Swanna got hydration, so I basically wasted my first turn, and then I wasted my third turn by using taunt, because I'm thick and didn't get that it was choice banded, because I'm awesome. Yeah, judging from that damage, definitely choice banned, but Lipard has very poor defense, so I didn't really make it out, so that's fine. Just gonna get some damage. Still perplexed by this team entirely. Gonna go into Crichton here, one of the best dwarfers in the hood, and get up some rocks and then explode. That's my plan, and it's gonna work out perfectly. Crichton goes boom, Swanna is down. The return damage helped me in taking it down, and now Lipard is going to come out. This is a very special Lipard. Now, I hate Lipard so much, but this is a new low. Even for you, Lipard. He is going to use Prankster to pull out priority assist, and then pull out choice banded flies, because that Lipard is probably choice banded into assist, into Prankster assist. So he's got super strong flies. And because it's a 2-turn attack, Prankster allows him to be in the air for the first turn, and then on the second turn, when he hits, he's actually going to use his low speed and not Prankster to hit, so I'm going to move before him, making him invincible, basically. And yeah, this is probably the most complex team I've seen in a long time, which is hilarious. But I am going to stall out his PP, and then he's gonna forfeit with the sub and roost. But yeah, that was the craziest shit. Yeah, crazy. This is gonna be a pretty good match. Mr. Steelio Girl, I'm gonna leave it to Pringles. And I'm going to taunt him, fearing the bulk up, but he is the Flame Orb. So that is something that's not really going to be a problem. I'm going to predict the Mach Punch. Thankfully he didn't go for payback. Had he gone for payback, that would have been, yeah, that would have been terrible, because, yeah, it's just terrible. This Conkeldurr is wrecking my face, so Pringles is going to have to go down for the greater good, and Alice, thankfully, is going to outspeed and kill it somehow, so that's good. But he's going to send out his Rachi, not sure if it's Scarfed or Leftovers. It's probably Scarfed, because I don't think I see any Leftovers. And thankfully, I'm going to break through the flinch possibility and get a Drain Punch off, which does massive damage, and then I scare him out with a Mach Punch, which is great. Now I'm just going to go for Ice Punch. I was really hoping he would get up Stealth Rocks, but he's too smart for that. He's going to kill me off with Earthquake. And then you turn out into Adeli, and this is perfect, because now I can go into Trinitar and Pursuit Trap him, right? Wrong. He's going to hit me with Thunderbolt. I'm going to get that 10% paralysis chance, and then on the following turn I'm going to get fully paralyzed. And I actually complained about it in the battle chat, and he had the most hilarious comment. He said, "Nigga be like, it mattered." It wasn't the actual guy I was fighting, it was someone who was watching the battle who said that, and I just laughed so hard. But thankfully, I'm not going to get fully paralyzed again, and I'm just going to, you know, pretty much cut through his team with a combination of Ice Beam and Fire Blast. You know, it looks kind of strange that he doesn't go into Heatran here, but in the way I was complaining about Pursuit, that probably indicated that I had superpower. Most Heatrans, or not Heatrans, most Trinitars do have superpower, so that's probably what he was worried about, and Trick Room was still up, so he didn't want Heatran to come out. So that is probably the explanation for that, and thankfully, you know, with Trick Room, I can sweep his team, which is really cool. So now his Meloetta is out, and Red Dick is out, and I can just kill him anytime I want, so he's going to forfeit. And man, those are going to be my matches, YouTube, my Pokemon Showdown matches for today. Really enjoyed them. Had all of them on my laptop, I think, yesterday while at a friend's house. And yeah, what do you think about that Prankster team? The Prankster assist? Bullshit. That was the cheapest shit I've ever seen. That was so cool. Like, literally the only way for me to beat him was to PP stall. Like, And I don't even think that's a glitch. I think that's like real in-game mechanics. But anyway, if you like this video, leave a like, rating, and a comment on all that bullshit, and I will see you later, YouTube. Bye bye.